Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for clicking in. Thank you for your likes, overwhelming comments, positive, negative. They are always welcome apart from insults and also just insults, right? It is what it is. Welcome back, my people. Don't mind about my voice because reaction must continue regardless. The voice is voicing, but reaction, hey, reaction will continue. I'm not sick. I'm not sick. I'm good. I've been just screaming and crying as the lawyers do. Lawyers in the house. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. That is how we do it over here. Asanteni sana always. You've been here for me, for your greetings, your wishes and everything. I don't take that for granted and I can't miss to mention that. Asanteni sana for those who've been checking on me. Thank you so much for those who've come through for me. Asanteni big time. I really appreciate your love and support. Big time. For those who decided to be family to me, like, it is okay. I really appreciate. What will I ever do without you guys? Yes. And for those who've been insulting me all through, take your time. It is your time. You know, there is time for everything in this world. There is time for everything in this world. Do you know that scripture of the Bible that says there is everything? There is time for everything in this world. Let me look for that because that was what I shared on my status today. Hopefully, for those who follow me on Instagram, kindly go and check for Qarol.a. Qarol with a Q. I'm always Qarol with a Q. Unfortunately, I've been always a Qarol with a Q for a very long time. Everyone knows that, right? Yeah. There is time for everything. This one comes from Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1 to 8. A time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. So it doesn't matter what kind of activity, anytime that you are going through, whatever you're going through, just know that there is time for that. There's always time that has been set aside for that moment, okay? Yes, for every activity under heavens, a time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to be uprooted, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to tear down, and a time to build, a time to weep, time to laugh, a time to mourn, time to dance, a time to scatter stones, and time to gather them, a time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to search, and a time to give up, time to keep up, and a time to throw away, a time to tear, and a time to mend. Hey, time to be silent and time to speak. I think I love this one more. There's a time to be silent and a time to speak. And then there's a time to love and there's a time to hate. Now, this is the first time I've come across a word hate in the Bible. So there's a time to hate. Hey, okay, I think I'll start hating some people. This is because so many people hate me so much. Time to hate. I did not know that one exists. A time for war and a time for peace. Yes, we had some war on this street sometimes back when Marwa was in Argentina. He said, I have declared war. And now it is time for peace. It is time for everything, guys. I really wanted to share this so much because it has touched me today to a point where I had to share it out. So what is it that you are going through? It doesn't matter. That time will pass because there are better times ahead and also there are sad times ahead. Whoa, is what we want to declare on the streets. Guys, what's wrong with my voice? It looks like the more I talk, the more my voice becomes something else. Yes, Caro, you're allowed to hate for good reason. I hate drugs dealers. I hate liars. I do hate liars on these streets, bragging because of their first impressions. I don't know, first impressions of what? Building mad houses. Liars. Liars everywhere. Oh, I'm building this because I am just a small child of 22 years old and this is small beginnings. Me, I thought that you are alone on the top. Alone at the top, somewhere there. What happened for you to come down and start preparing mad houses? Mama Matt. Hey, guys, did I even say hi to you? You people, love is just too much. Mr. Nice, you hate what? You hate passport bros and human traffickers. Yeah. We are not mentioning that one. You hate two big things. Mama Mad says that she hates her colleague, AT, for free. Have you heard that one? When someone asked her, why do you hate AT so much? She said, I hate her for free. I'll never forget that one. It's been ringing in my head like I've always tried to understand how a human being can hate someone for free. Free. Or is it something that she can't explain? Jealousy is not killing us on these streets. Guys, I can see Island. I don't want to like say hi. Guys. I can see Island Girl in the house. Nick Beresh is also in the house. Thank you so much for joining us this beautiful evening. Nairobi teacher is also in the house. Welcome is in the house as well. Thank you so much. Welcome for coming through. I really appreciate. Miriam Jones is also in the house. Eva Miller is here. Afronita Forager is also here. I haven't been here for a while because we haven't been around. So since now we are here, you are welcome. JT Podcast is already here. I've been listening to you today because I've been busy. Tirhela Shivuri. Corinne is also in the house as well, and Kepason. Oti says that she's going to take a very hot bath before she comes here. I don't want to talk about too much about that because I've been laughing all this time. Yes, Vico Real is also in the house. Thank you so much for joining us. Marguerite is also in the house all the way from New York. Jackie Cameron in the house as well. Just put some clothes in the machine and back here from JT. Me too. I've been listening to JT while I've been pulling my machines with clothes. Too many of them from the village. You can imagine. I came with a full sack. Let me call it a sack, not a suitcase of dirty clothes from the village. So I've been cleaning and listening. I've been actually trying to catch up because these streets, everything is running so fast. I've been trying to catch up for the last 2 days. I don't know what has been going through. Okay. So, guys, I'm coming so that you can gist me because it's too much already that have been passed. Jackie Cameron, Corinne, Ransford Fit is also in the house all the way from Beckham, London, UK. Eh? Have you seen Roro? Joyce Mudubi is also in the house. Doreen Chambers in the house as well. Mercy Wangari in the house. Tina is also in the house. Never sugar will I insult you. Thank you so much, Tina. Junaid Joseph is in the house. Thank you so much, Junaid. My OG in the house. Thank you so much. I really appreciate Jane Marceline. Hi, Caro. Hi to you. D-Lames. Hi, everyone. Precious Life says, hello, Caro. Pole sana. Asante sana, Precious Life. And that is life. It's done. It's gone. We are back again to our normal lives. Yes, I can see Kenya living abroad. How are you doing, my brother from another father? Asante sana for coming through. I really appreciate. Miss Cecilia Herbert, the head girl herself. Look, our grandma is back. Yes, I am back. And this is a space of over 65. Disclaimer, 65 and above. If you know that you're not, go and sleep. This is a space for only retired generals. This is where we always sit back and watch our Netflix. It is what it is. Like it or not, the grandma is back like she never left. Miss Wilson, Miss Wilson 7. Hi, Carol. How are you doing? I am doing good. Thank you so much. Doreen Chamber says there is a time to like the video and there is time to unlike the video. Mr. Nice in the house. Nikki with a double K in the house. Miss who? Gladys, Miss GK also in the house. Long time we missed you on the streets. Hope you are good. Yes, I'm good. Thank you so much, Gladys. I can see so many people in the house. Yo. John Kinyanjui. Hey, Kinyanjui. You're in the house. Asante sana. I can see almost everyone here. Yahuya is also in the house. Gracie is also in the house. Who else? Who else am I missing on? I can say like almost everyone, JT, appreciate that Carol shared your live stream link and told this family to meet me here. Sharada Adventures is also in the house. Miss Optimistic in the house. Miss Edwards, my OG, you are welcome. Asante sana for coming through. Appreciate your greetings, everyone. Nairobi teachers appreciating everyone. It's too bad I'm only in the 20s. Hey, JT, you should go and sleep. Dembi Mosea. Guys, if I've missed your name, forgive me, okay? I'm trying to scroll so fast. I just want to say hi to you guys. I missed you so much. Nikki with the C and KY is also in the house. We have two Nikki's. Nikki with the double K and Nikki with the CK. Why? So you are all welcome, guys. For those that have missed, kindly forgive me. Let us just continue in peace, because today I come in peace. There is time for war and there is time for peace. Now, what did I miss? Let's start from there. Because I've had people talking too much. Actually, I've been offline, like completely offline. No Instagramming, no, what, no. So I really don't know. I've been concentrating on something very, 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 very precious to me, very serious to me. So I went off, like completely off. So I can't really know. I've been trying to capture today. Hey. But anyway, I'll pick with what I will move on with what I've picked. All right, which is the topic of the day. Rocio on the run. Rocio on the run. She's competing with D and Marwa. Is she actually? That is the question. Is she competing with D or Marwa? Before we get to the topic of the day, also I had Mama Matt has been doing some crazy stuff. And definitely, guys, what do you expect? What do you expect from these people, especially when they're in the village? Too much drama all over the place. You understand? I told you even before Marwa came, expect too much drama, guys. Expect a lot, like crazy. It's the usual stories of, oh, Mayuguna has done this, Naswa that. It's all like covered up now. When the king is in the house, too much stories will be rising up. So we are not surprised. And last time I left, Rosie was planning to go. She had done her Shane shopping, right? Because she always puts on classy stuff. She doesn't like being like Marwa. Rocio, she's a kind of person who just there for Marwa because of the channel, the views is equals to the money. You understand the tingo? The views and everything and the audience is equals to, that is what keeps Rocio there. From the beginning, when they were coming from Argentina, guys, you could see it clearly. Rocio was not into coming in the village. She just had to come because the baby was supposed to meet the family. After the baby has met the family, what is next? Rocio's not sitting. She's not sitting around. She's not staying around in the village anymore. There's a video that we did last time also when she was in Argentina, when she was talking from the bathroom, if you remember. She said, there's a future that I can see, this future that is close to me there. And I don't want to be part of that future. If you remember that video, guys, we did. You can agree with me that Rocio was not into going to stay in that village, no matter what. Even when she was in London, she was telling those ladies that she met, I'm trying. This village story, village staying, village, it's really suffocating her. She just cannot. She said it, and now she's living it. Now, I'll talk about this issue in a different way. Okay, let's assume Marwa, our African brother, is here. And he's been yapping, screaming, telling people how Rocio is the wife. Right? So you, maybe Mr. Kohera should come out and help me on this one. You as the husband, Rocio's husband, that she has never even mentioned, okay? She has never even called you like, oh, see, this is my husband, the way Marwa calls wife, Let's assume that, okay, she is the wife, right? And she's living her dream, isn't it? Why is it that she's not around to help you grow or prepare your home? For example, she came in, she found the villa, and she should be at least now helping in the growth of that home. Is she interested? No, she's not. Is she interested? No, she's not. Why? Because she is not the wife, Mura Senso. She is not the wife. She is not the wife. The wife is a person who will want to continue with you with the growth where you have reached. Like she comes in, she finds an empty house, and she decides, we are going to make this house a home. That's a wife. Because a wife will always multiply what you have. It's always about multiplication, guys. You understand the thing? You give her groceries, she multiply it to a meal. You give her an empty shell like that one in Nyabohanze, she multiply it to a home. She makes it a home. The same way she was given the sperm, she brought the baby. We multiply, guys. I need to close the window. It's becoming too cold now. I need to close this window, guys. Forgive me. Just a second. I was feeling so warm. It's all about multiplication, guys. Bahamas Mama. We have Bahamas Mama. Okay. Yes, we are preaching hallelujah. Carol put in quotation, she is not the wife. What are you trying to say? I did not say it. It's not me who said it, Cecilia. It is Mura Senso who said it, that this is Rocio, my wife and my baby. They are my priorities. I'm wondering right now, where are they right now? What is a sperm? I don't know. I don't know, honestly. Crystal Mayor. The only thing I know is that she brought the baby from whoever gave the thing. Listen, Crystal, if you know that you are 65, you're not 65 and above, kindly go and sleep. Because there are some questions that we really can't answer right now. You understand? The children need to go and sleep. Leave this one for leave this one for grandmas, wrinkled women in the house, okay? Yes, Gladys. For me, I usually, in fact, you've never known me in person. In person, I usually call a spade a spade. It's only here that YouTube, with these YouTube guidelines, they always try to mince our words. We have to say a few words like this, like that, or because, YouTube will do this. But in person, if you meet me, you will be surprised. I call a spade, and directly I point at it. You understand? That's who I am. Anyway, I hope that YouTube won't bring problems. So, guys, I'm just trying to analyze today. I'm analyzing today the things that I'm seeing on the streets. You understand? Yes, it's all about reaction. It doesn't matter how we take it. If we are analyzing, it's okay. When we are exposing, sometimes we do expose, and sometimes we just disagree a lot. But I'll be agreeing with Rocio on this one. Honestly, I will be agreeing with her. Because of all our boys that have married or brought in some Muzungu girls, okay, we are just assuming Rocio is a Muzungu. Don't argue with me on that one, okay? Let's assume and carry with that one with us peacefully. You understand? Mm-hmm. For those guys that I've seen bringing in Muzungu, they usually don't stay for long. Even, it doesn't matter, men or women, they usually don't stay here for long. Okay, I've come to understand maybe it's something to do with the culture, it's really not matching at all. It makes them very uncomfortable. Or sometimes food, they don't enjoy the African food as much as African do enjoy it, and it applies everywhere. It really applies everywhere. And what else? Maybe the weather in Africa is beautiful. What else? Apart from the culture and the food, religion, and a few things here and there, right? They don't stay for long. That's one thing that I've understood. The laws, kindly welcome Fekere and Richard Joel, Queen's Adventures. Yeah. So this girl had said sometimes back that the future that I'm looking at, the future of me and my baby, it's not a good future, guys. I'm looking at that future like I really can't manage it. And she said it in that video, and people thought it was just jokes. People are like, we like you. So long as you are Marwa's wife, we like you. She is not. She has come out here to prove to these people that she is not a wife, because all the things she's doing is not for a wife material woman. Guys, I don't know if you understand the tingo. It's not for a wife material woman. A wife material woman is someone who will always come in and start helping you with where you left from. I'm giving you this empty shell. What are you going to do? Turn it into a home. She should have been responsible for the kitchen. Why was she not responsible for the kitchen? That's where the woman cooks her food, her children's food, and the husband's food in the kitchen. She left it. She ran away. She left everything. She ran away. Lucy, I see you in the house. Yeah. She has looked at everything. The environment, she's not into it. Like waking up with birds all over the place is not her thing. That is Marwa's thing. And she has said it severally. Like, guys, there is something that this lady is trying to pull out, show you, but I think people are really not getting it. People are thinking it's all about entertainment, vlogging, or she's following her dream. This girl is trying to write a book for Mura to read and the rest of the family that she doesn't like. The other day, they sat down, Mura and Dimwango, and do a very long live in front of her face, bragging about all the countries they've gone to and blah, 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 blah. And she's looking at them, and she was just sitting there trying to moderate that live. I don't know if you guys also noticed that. She was not happy. It's like they're trying to pull it on her face, like, what have you done? You are with us, but we are better than you. The Argentinian girl has come out here to prove that she wants to be better than them. That's why I was asking also in the title of the day, is she competing? Because you could see how they could sit there and say, and there she was laughing at her, right on her face, I'm only 22 and I've gone to over 70 countries. Rocio is running all over the place. She also wants to sit down and brag about going to 70 countries. And she doesn't care whether the baby will be tired or not. I don't know if she's regretting the baby came early or not. Whatever it is. Rocio also wants to be like them or be better even like them. That's why she's going to this London thing, showing the things that they did not show when they were in London. Now she's focusing on showing things, different things, like the museum where Marwa doesn't even go. You understand? Marwa and Dee, they have this walking from block to block kind of content. So she's also trying to prove to them, I have better content in London than you guys when you were in London. That's one thing that I've also noticed. You understand? It's good for her. It is good for her. So in her head, she's thinking, I can do better than them, Let me visit the museum. Let me visit those places that they've never been, because they're sitting here bragging too much. But when I'll sit down, I will be bragging and saying better things that I've done than them. That's how I'm looking at it. Like, oh, you are just walking from block to block. Me, I went to the museum. Oh, I did a meet and greet in London. Did you guys do that? Maisha received a lot of gifts and did you do that? Yes, she is trying also to compete with them because they're always bragging in front of her, like making her look less of a person. And she's really not taking it. She's like, to hell with your village. I'm not even interested. Let me go and strike my own. You understand? Let me just go and strike my own. What? This is a con man. Someone is calling me from Central Africa. Central Africa? These are con men. I have never met or seen anyone from Central Africa. Yeah. Why am I getting distracted, guys? It's really raining here, cats and dogs. Okay. We had talked about the wife thing, right? I will never want to repeat this, but it's really disturbing me. This wife thing. You know why it's disturbing me? It's disturbing me because I'm a real African village girl myself. You understand the tingo? I'm a typical African or village person. And I do understand and follow so closely our own African heritage. How can you call that? Our own African values, culture, traditions, religion, and all those things. You understand? I'm a grateful of that, actually. And I can tell you for free that that's what shapes me into being me. You understand the tingo? I don't like the too much drama kind of stuff that people usually throw out over there on social media because of this kind of thing that shaped me into, yeah, who I am. So when I talk about a man getting married to this kind of a lady who doesn't want to sit back home and help him to build the home, instead she's all over the place, running all over the place, that becomes a very serious issue. Just to me, if it's not getting into you, then it's okay. I do understand because we are different, you understand? But from my side, it's very different. Like, you can't come around telling people this is my wife, this is my wife, when we can't see the value of the wife in the home. If she's a girlfriend, she's just here for some time, she wants to show you the baby and she's leaving, then we can understand. Then it should be said loud and clear. Then we can understand this one is not a wife. But if she's a wife, then we should know she's a wife. She should be taught to be a wife because even her parents are staying together. They've lived together, they've helped each other to grow and build the home. What's this one on the run? Why is she on the run? That's just my concern, you understand? Just forgive me for that. But again, on a positive note, I want to thank Rocio so much also for going to London, because there's one thing that she has achieved. Instead of bringing those people in the village, she has gone out there to capture them, so to say. Like, those people were supposed to bring gifts and waste their money on air tickets to come in the village and everything. She has made their work easy, and they've said it like, hey, eh, hey, my nose, okay, it is well. I've received this one or I've received that one. Those people, imagine, they were planning to come in the village. Unfortunately, Rocio has gone to 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 cut off their, what did this one say? Let me see what this one said. Leave Rocio alone. Who is this? Rocio is the topic of the day, my friend. You know? Mm. Someone is comparing our subscribers. Royal Tiger Car Audio. Royal Tiger, do you understand that subscribers don't pay? It's not the subscribers that pay. Do you understand the what we call the YouTube business? YouTube business is not all about subscribers, my friend. Hey, I I I I started earning very well at 3,000 subscribers. Now you're talking about 12 subscribers. 3,000, I was top. I was earning very, very well. Good money. So forget about the subscribers. If you're not a YouTuber, don't say things that you don't even understand. Just stay away from you. YouTube is not about just doing videos and moving. We have so many things that we do over here that you can earn from. So if you don't know, stay out. Chill. We are talking about Rocio reversing people from coming in the village. That's what we're talking about. Focus. Focus on that one. I don't know where these rats are coming from. There's so many rats on these streets, unfortunately. Leave us alone. Eh? Leave us alone. I don't know why she went to UK, by the way. Who is asking that question? Someone is asking that question. Let me go back. Mhm. I've missed, God is good. I've missed a few reactions. Why did she go to UK? Me too, I missed some reactions out here. And I'm also asking myself, why did she go to UK? Maybe the answer is that she is avoiding to stay in the village because that is where Mura Senso, her so-called husband, wants to be. The retired commando, according to OT. The retired commando wants to stay in the village in the name of, I'm still repairing a few things, guys. Every year you always be coming to repair things in the villa. Every single year. Nothing will be repaired. If they come back again, oh, we are doing the plumbing. We are doing the plumbing. We are doing the every time. So he's back doing the plumbing. And now, since they have agreed with the sister that he'll be the one constructing the madhouse and everything that's going on, I don't know where they have reached anyway. Someone should tell me. She went to UK because everything was paid for. Wow, really? Uh-huh. Okay, who's paying for these things? And why? And why will people pay? Because everything is always done with reasons, right? Eh? What is happening on these streets? Queen says after UK, she is headed to Brazil. Then maybe her home Argentina. Akili yangu. Akili mtu yangu. Akili mtu yangu. Actually, that's what I was coming up to because I can see Rocio running away from Mura Senso. Slowly but sure. She starts giving excuses and excuses and excuses when she's away. You know, it's better that way, you understand? It's better that way. She's like me, I'm not staying in the villa. I'd rather go around. I find myself back in Argentina because now I have a house back in Argentina. I have a home. I have a roof over my head. At least it's not like those days when I was in Mexico roaming around. This time around, I have a very beautiful house. back in my father's backyard. And we prepared the gazebos. We prepared she was decorating. When Mura was busy talking about you are going to Africa, Rocio was busy decorating the whole compound for herself. And I was thinking, I think this girl should be talking about going to Africa as well. She should be excited about this thing. How come she's not excited about this whole thing? Instead, Marwa is crying, I'm going to Africa, my car, my this, my this. The girl is decorating the whole compound for herself. What is this? How can a woman be happy when the woman give a man child and the man can't even stay for their birth for his child? A gift for Valentine's Day, birthday, a ring, marriage, she will be stopped. There's a point here, by the way, that transformation is trying to tell us, because these are the same questions that we've been asking. They talked about the ring, and she said that she wanted the Esmeralda ring that some of the subscribers were asked to donate and they failed to donate. I've never understood these subscribers. They don't donate these things nowadays. What happened? Anyway, they will always come back and say, oh, those reactors, the haters. We stopped them from donating money to buy the Esmeralda. Is it Esmeralda? Guys, whatever that ring is, yeah, nothing happened. Okay, let's go back to how Rocio cried on camera, telling people how she was very disappointed when Marwa ran away, went to sleep, when she was in pain giving birth, when she was expecting him to be there for her, hold her hand, scrub her back, kiss her forehead, and all those things. The bushman ran away. The bushman ran away, went to the bed, slept. Sleeping. She cried and she showed how disappointed she was in such a man. I think she's been asking herself, like, is this the kind of a man I really want in my life, really? Too late. You have his baby. And then came Valentine. Nothing, 000. They'll come with too many excuses. Me, we don't know this, where I come from. We have never done that. We have never did this. And then came the birthday. OMG, God have mercy. This lady has suffered. Let her run away. Let her run away. Let her run away. Which one is this one? You see, these people, they can't leave me alone. They're always following me. I've not been here for a long time. Now they're here again. Hey, you people leave me alone. Joyce says yes, she will never forgive. She will never forgive Mura for that. You know, she'll never forgive Mura for that. So many things that she's been, and she did a video, guys. She said, guys, how can I get into that hole? A hole that I can see in front of me that I don't fit in. She was asking you guys, and you could not give her the right answer. Marwa is not romantic, and that's what she craves for. Mary Moore says that. Exactly. When she was talking about the blue-eyed, white, tall man. They're there in London now. With some great accent, isn't it? Her problem is she refused to learn his culture, but expected him to abide by her culture. That is a very big problem. She has really forced Marwa. If you remember when she came with all those wild, are they wild witches, or they're called what? Wild witches. Those people that came, to pray for the baby a few days before she gave birth. They were doing some rituals on the tummy, on the belly before she gave birth. They're called wild witches or what? What are guys? What's that name? Kindly. Forest, not forest witches. Wild witches, isn't it? Wachawi. What is the right name? There's a right name that was on a certain profile that we brought sometimes back. Nature, yeah, those nature witches, exactly. Nature witches. I was almost calling them forest witches. Nature witches, yes, those nature witches that she called midwife and all those people. They were coming to do some rituals like on top of her pregnant belly and all those things. Those nature witches, doulas. Nature witches. She also tried to force Marwa to be part of those. In fact, Marwa was given some flowers to put on his bed. The things I've seen on these streets, honestly. Yeah. Ow. I can't. Marwa became a nature witch for a day. Because they were initiating the baby. And even when Marwa came back home, he took the baby to the grandfather's grave. Hey, the things I've seen on this street. Rituals everywhere. Anyway, they're all nature witches, You missed which one did you miss, Fekere? The one in the grave rituals or the pregnancy rituals? Because we've seen them do so many rituals on the streets. And as people of the higher class, we do understand a ritual when we see one. We understand. We do understand. Yeah, we are too old to understand these things. Sangoma, yeah, exactly. Those Sangoma things. We have seen them a lot. They'll be doing in front of our own eyes like this. We'll be like, and then they'll be like, God, we are praying. Praying what? Nature witches all over the place. I can't. Anyway, I'm wishing this girl all the best. If she thinks that, if she knows and feels that she doesn't want to be in the village, all the best. Let her go around and then she'll find herself in Argentina. And then Mura will be in shock because Mura needs to leave. Mura was so much into, what is the right word for this thing? YouTube will always make me sieve my words, but it's okay. You people said that Paris was in the village, isn't it? And Mura should be resting his problems through her. I'm trying to look for the right word for those statements. So, which one's this one? What can I say? Okay, Cecilia, please be back. Kenya is a wizard and she's a witch of parasites. Hey, you people. You people say that Paris was in the village and she will be definitely close to Marwa. Or if she's not, guys, we've never been surprised to hear that Gitriba will always arrange for Marwa's entertainment. You understand? At the end of the day, big brother, the passport bro needs to be entertained. And as you all know also, in that whole village, we have issues with the child molestation stories and everything. It's not that it's that like that. The thing is that young girls in that village are so much used to these big men. Like they're introduced to these guys. So you find like a 12, 11, 10-year-old girl has been given into marriage. It's a very normal thing here. And I remember when this whole thing was starting, I told you guys, listen, it's so normal in the village, even when Joyce was bringing the story of those girls that Mura used to entertain at night in his room when he was still living in his mother's house. It's not like it's a big deal, especially in this village. So Mura is not going to suffer anyway. Rocio should take her time, sorry. Because so long as Gitriba is around, child brides are common in Kenya. Child brides are common in Kuria land. Don't generalize Kenya. We have different tribes in Kenya, and each tribe's culture is different from each other. You understand? Yeah. More like prostitution, exactly, Miss Edward. That's what they do. The stories have been here for a long time. Maybe others you join us later on after we had exposed all that. Yeah, so there were two young girls, 9-year-old, 10-year-old, like those ones. They used to come also at Mura's home. Yes, Lucy supply. Yeah, and it was Gitriba who used to supply all those girls back at Mura's space. So this is the kind of thing that we're looking at. But remember, Gitriba was arrested once upon a time, not long time ago. And he had a case in court that he also had a small girl. And he hurt her so much. I don't know if the girl was torn apart or something. The case had to go on because, Mura is a passport bro. He knows how he does his things. He might not end up like tearing the girls into pieces. He knows how he does his thing. You understand? Gitriba is a bushman himself. He just went in like that. The girl like, guys, I was even asked not to talk about that story because the story was still in court. The story is still in court until today. So let me not go into that because the girl was going through some medication by then. I had stories back then, not good stories to talk about. And who covered him? Who sent the money to cover him? Mura. Why did he do that? Birds of a feather. Understand? The tingo. Birds of a feather fly together. Now they are there. Even trying to pull Gitriba's name and tell people to send money to him, that he trusts him so much. Yeah? Trying to cover him as if we don't know who Gitriba is, what he does, what they all do. And I'm sure Rocio knows all these stories. You see the way Rocio is trying to slide into their lives and get out? She must have come. Because if some of us we don't even live in the village, yet yes, we are in Kenya, we receive this information. People have reached me out like, Qarol exposed this one. I was like, yeah, this one is this one is serious. Actually, what I wanted were the papers from the doctor before I exposed that story. It's pending here on my table. If I would have gotten those papers from the doctor, of which the mother was asked to take to court, they're still there. But I'm sure one day we will expose that. So these guys, they have that freedom to continue doing what they do better back in the village. Rocio has given them a chance to do that. And who are we to blame on this whole crooked situation? No, Joyce is not silenced. Joyce just came out and gave us the information that she wanted to give us, and that's all. The question is, who are we to blame on this one? Is it Rocio? Is it Mura? Is it Gitriba? Is it who? Pangaman? Who are we going to blame? Imagine, after watching an old video of Mura and Dimwango kissing, she decides to leave them living in the same house. Again, guys, we are overthinking. Eh? Eh? You leave them, they're living in the same house. You have seen these guys kissing. Rocio should come out and tell us something. There is a lot here that we need to know. And this is how it all started. I remember I was asking Joyce's for a very long time. Joyce's come out and tell us the truth. We know something is cooking. We know something is not right. We know. Like we can see it from your... Until he came out. I mean, until she came out. So I'll start calling for Rocio again. Like Rocio, come back and tell us what took you out of that villa. Why are you pretending? Okay, definitely she's pretending, because if she says it directly, she will lose the subscribers and everyone. She will lose. But there is a reason. Rocio has seen so much. Rocio has been listening to reactors. Rocio has also been watching their old videos that we are reacting on. Rocio must have seen a lot on the streets about them. And now she's making her decisions. Slowly by slowly, before you know it, Rocio will be nowhere to be seen. And why has Dee left her home and now living at Mura? Queen's Adventures is asking a very serious question. Because Mura gave her a room in his house. Now, you should be asking this question. Why did Mura give her a room in his house? Right? The answer is that Mura borrowed money from her, around 1 million Kenyan shillings, and he failed to pay her that money. So he decided to gift her one of the rooms in his villa so that she can stay there comfortably. So in short, that room is Dimwango's home. Maybe you should also ask a different question. No, she did not have issues with David Jr. This is how it all started. And we also had that from Jam Tours. She said it all on her channel. I mean, on his channel. When Marwa borrowed money from her, and also Marwa borrowed money from David Jr., when he failed to pay them, David Jr. insisted that he wanted his money back, no matter what. And that is where the fight came from. The fight between Mura and David Jr. came about borrowing money. Marwa will never want to pay back the money that. So since Dee saw the fight was so intense, she did not want to get into that fight. She told Jam Tours that I'm afraid to ask my brother for the money because he will come out and start exposing me. That's what Dimwango said. And I was like, exposing what exactly? What is that is supposed to be exposed? Number two, she said, I don't want him also to tell people to unsubscribe from my channel, because if I do ask him for that money, he will drag my channel down. So they know that he's a wicked brother. You see the way they sit down and be pretending to make videos and laughing. And people in the comment section will be like, you have a nice brother. Oh my God, a nice brother. It's not about a nice brother. This is someone that Dimwango has come out clearly telling her friends about. If you remember the store in the Philippines, put it aside. That one, just put it aside. It was wicked, weird, that she could sit down and talk to her friends about her own brothers. So she knows how wicked this man is. She knows it very well. She knows it very well. If she told her business partner, who was jammed to us at that time, I'm afraid he will finish me. I'm afraid. What does that mean, guys? Eh? You understand? So that is how Mura manipulated this girl into getting her in his own house, in his own home. So they're comfortable there. Eh? Rocio, what is it that you have noticed? And they will sit down, the two of them, without putting Rocio in the middle. I thought Rocio was also a YouTuber at some point. Why will they sit down and start talking without Rocio in front of them? I mean, not in front of them, like Rocio sitting in between them. Because if I want to sit here with my brother, I'll have to make sure the wife is at least close to him, you know? It's not like the way we were before. When we were growing up, we used to be young, we could like hang on each other and stuff. I can't hang on my brother who's married right now. The wife should be there, not me. I'll be hanging to my own person and she should be hanging to her own person. I mean, what is this? You could see the pretense. You can go back and check that live they did. You could see how Dee was looking at Marwa before she could fake the laugh. She was really looking at him like, I don't know how to put that, but I could see how she was really faking it, knowing very well she doesn't like him at all. Many times Marwa could call Dee, ask her for money. Oh, I'm stuck here, I haven't done my insurance. Oh, I'm stuck here. Dee could be like, let me borrow some money from African Tigress. Knowing that if it was her money, Mura will not return it back. But if he knows that it's Eti's money, he will return it back. We have seen these things happening on the streets. We see, we watch, we observe. Yeah, because he wants to borrow and borrow and borrow, and Dee doesn't like that. As much as, yes, you are the one who taught me how to do YouTube, you shouldn't be coming every time to borrow money from me. You haven't paid my million, and then you're coming back again. They borrowed money. They even borrowed money from Miss Trudy. Guys. Hey, that's not why I'm here. Let me leave that one aside because I've been told too many stories with these people. This was the ish. Mura and Dimwango. They've really gone beyond. I see them bragging, oh, I want to be successful in my 20s. I want to be successful in my 20s. I want to be successful. Sis, the people that you people have been borrowing money from, they have better investments. Look at Trudy. Look at where she is, like, catch me if you can. Understand the thing? Catch me if you can. Look at Eti. She's not even showing us every day her progress. 2-story house. In Kisumu, Kisumu is not a cheap city. Kisumu is the 3rd largest city in Kenya, guys. A city. You can imagine what is involved. The logistics. OMG. But someone is in the village, in the heart of the village. And she is making too much noise. Hi. Even my cat Leo cannot sleep with that noise. Eh? Eh? And that is why we saw There was a time Wodemaya came in for this girl. Many of us did not understand why Wodemaya came in for this girl. It was not all about copying content. She was all over Miss Trudy, all over. Like, I'm stuck a little bit. Oh, let me call. I'm stuck a little bit. Oh, my brother is stuck. Oh, let's fix Marwa. Let's fix that. And what are they doing with their money? That is why we saw Wodemaya coming in to cut off that relationship. And he did it very well. He did it very well. Then she brought too much drama. Like, leave me alone. What? This girl is becoming successful. And Marwa was like, my sister is becoming successful, and they are afraid that my sister will be better than them. It was not about that, guys. It was all about this issue of borrowing money from people all the time. People are tired. Now she comes out to say that I want only to be with the successful people. The friends that I've had before have been doing this and this and this. Now I want to be lonely at the top. No, now the people that were friends to you, you are friends to them. By then, you burn the bridges. They're more successful than you, and you're still bragging about being on top of the what? On top with what? Alone or what? You are on top and you're starting with mad houses. People are doing apartments. People are doing, bungalows. You are starting this thing. You are starting the mad store. Lord have, in the heart of the village. People are in the cities. The people that you've been following, admiring, copying even their content, copying their thumbnails. These people, they are progressing successfully in the cities. You are in the village and you're bragging. Come for me. Come for me. They've told me the other day how I'm sitting here talking about a small girl who's becoming successful when I have nothing. I was just laughing. A girl who knows nothing apart from YouTubing and nothing, no skills at all. This girl has a very poor culture. Because once YouTube will be done, we all be done. Like, what will happen? Hey, guys, I've been trying to observe a few things here. Forgive my voice, And this is what I had to come up with. Lonely at the top. Lonely at the top is starting with a madhouse. She's been left with her brother. She's been left with her brother. They're now lonely at the top in the village. Lonely at the top in the village. Hey. And their wife, their so-called wife, is lonely at the top in London. With the baby. Anyway, I feel so sorry for that baby, honestly, as we speak. Truly speaking. Just the same way I used to feel sorry for him back in Argentina when they were going to those weird places. But what can I do about it? Nothing. Nothing, absolutely nothing, Nothing. Let them walk around, let them move around, let them loiter around, whatever it is. Let them take their time. Who are we to say don't do this, don't do that? Rocio, all the best. If you don't want to stay in the villa, you don't want to stay. That means you are not the wife, as we are being told that you are. You are not, because what you're doing, Rocio, is not what wives do back in the villages. Wives, they help their husbands to build their homes. You are not a wife. You want to go back home? Bye-bye. Go. It is what it is. Go home. Go home, you have a home. At least you have a place where to call home. You have a roof over your head. You don't want to stay in that hole where you said, parasites will be on your head again. Run, Murife, run for your life. Run for your life, Murife. Run, go. You don't belong there. We saw this coming long time ago, but when we talk about it, oh, we are haters. Is she not on the run? Is she not on the run? Plus the baby. Aye, the kind of story I'm waiting for this 2025. Aye. I'm really waiting for stories because we might be eating with the biggest spoon ever. Qarol, please accept my deepest condolences. Asante sana Chipichipo, I really appreciate. Qarol, we leave our content alone. I go. I surrender. Hello, all women in the house. Fakere is not one of them. Hi, guys, I don't know how to laugh anymore. I've seen Marwa's wife running away from him and leaving him for D in the village. This one is a very serious issue that we are talking about. I'm telling you guys, you just can't do that. Rocio can't stand that. You bring out another lady in your house. It doesn't matter whether it's your mother or your sister. Last time, congrats ma, when she was broken, her arm was broken. She stayed in that villa and they were never even greeting each other with Rocio. Too many tension in that villa, if you remember. Gintu told us. And now the sister is here. Can she really stand it? And they're doing lives at night, laughing, screaming, bragging in front of her. How they've done that, they've done that, they've done that, they've done that. Rocio decides, me, I'm leaving. Enough is enough. I don't belong to the village. I've never even belonged. I will never. And my child will never. Let me run. Rocio Murife in London, showing boots and everything. Where's Oti? They said that Oti doesn't know boots. She is running and laughing at Rocio's boots because he has none. I'm like, Oti, come out here and show us your boots. Hey, Oti came out. Please, come, show us your boots. Why are you laughing at Rocio's boots? Please, relax. Rocio is on the run. Rocio might not, underline the word might in capital letters, might not come back to the village. She doesn't belong there. You villagers, have you seen your child? Have you done rituals on their grandfather's grave? Yes. Take your child back. All the rituals have been performed. You can go. Why would you need boots in London, June? Yo, I have no idea. I had my boots on when I was in the village on Saturday. On Saturday morning, it was crazy, muddy like never before. I had my boots on. Did you see them, by the way? I haven't posted because I did not have time for insults. Any small thing I post, people insult me with it. This time they've been even insulting my face, people are just so fond of insulting A.M Qarol. I've never understood this one. Like, hey, Lord of mercy. Every time I'll just a post, they'll insult. People are too bitter on these streets. People are just too bitter. But you know what? For me, A.M Qarol, I will always be here. Always be here, no matter what. You understand the tingle? It is okay. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, subscribe. What are you waiting for? Hit on the notification bell so that every time you upload a new video, you'll be among the first people to be notified. Also, we have amazing merchandise over here, guys. Let me go back and see if we can see you some. Yes, we do have amazing merchandise over here. Click in just to pick anything from my store, just to support this channel, A.M Qarol. And from my side, I will say thank you so much for coming through, guys. I just wanted to come and say hi, catch up with everything that is going on. Gabby says I'm very right. Yes, I'm very right. Asante sana. Like the video as you leave. Like the video. Hit on the like button. It's very important. Okay. Chai says, Kara, I was just asking a question, not insulting you. I haven't seen any insult from you, Chai. I haven't seen any insult from you. So maybe you should ask that question. I don't know what the question is. And I haven't seen any question from you as well, though. It was on my post, but I've already deleted that comment. It was from someone that I don't know that was insulting me. Not you, okay? Yeah. Lucy, Carol, don't mind them. Keep going. Asante sana for your encouragement. I really need that, especially at this time. You understand? It is what it is, guys. It is bye-bye from me. Let's meet on the next one because I'm still following. I'm still trying to understand what's going on these streets as much as this Rocio running away from Mura is concerned. That's my hot topic, honestly. I really want to follow this one to the end. Big time. Asanteni sana for coming through. God bless.